3-part little mini series that I've put together in this opt-in on how to create deep intimacy connection with your partner. So today we're going to be talking about effective communication. But before we do that, let me just talk a little bit about intimacy and what that actually means. When I say intimacy, most people think, oh, it's just sex. It's not. When we're intimate, yes, that's a big part of it, but there's also how do we talk to each other? Are we kind to each other? Are we friendly to each other? There's so much more to intimacy than just sex. So let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking about how to be an effective communicator. We all talk really well. The delivery of the message may not be well received, and it may be just a lot of sound waves going off and nothing gets resolved. And nothing is more frustrating because someone thought they want to do this, they want to communicate this, I have a problem, and they can't deliver the message effectively. So then what happens is the needs aren't met, and there's more resentment and more frustration and obviously more fighting between the couples then. And that's about the time that they come in and see me and go, you know what, we have the same problem, we go over and over and over the same thing, Groundhog Day, but we can't resolve it. So they can't communicate effectively. So I teach them how. So first thing we need to do is to be clear about what you are feeling. When you've got a problem and you want to talk to your partner, be clear about, what are you feeling? What's actually going on for you? What is the actual problem and how does it affect you? And what sort of results do you want? What we tend to do as humans when we have a problem, we don't like something out there, so we go, I don't like it when you do this. I don't like it when you're home late. You always make a mess there. But we don't actually stop and think, well, how does this actually affect me? Because if we just turn around to the other and go, you're always home late. You never clean up after yourself. You always leave the toilet seat up. These things are not going to actually stop the person from doing those behaviors again. They're actually going to feel attacked. When somebody feels attacked, they feel threatened. So what do? They defend themselves. Then you've got a war going on. So nothing gets resolved. You know what you want, but you don't know how to express it. And then you end up arguing and then there's more distance and whole other things happen because of that. So when you go to talk to your partner about something that's wrong is keep the information about yourself. If we make it about the other, you're this, you're that, they're you messages that actually hurts their self-esteem. So keep it about you. I feel really frustrated when I come home and there's a whole lot of mess in the kitchen because that means that I need to stay back and clean it up. What do you think we can do about that? As opposed to, you always make a mess and I'm really bloody sick of it. I'm always cleaning up. Walk off in a tanty, don't talk to each other for a few days. Not a good way of communicating effectively, is it? You don't get a result. The other person's probably just going to make more mess. And there's more frustration and more resentment. And then not much intimacy. I can tell you that right now. So, choose your timing. When you want to go and talk to someone, your partner, about something, don't do it while they're in the middle of something. Don't do it while they're tired. Choose your timing. And also ask them, when's it suitable? So, sweetie, I've got something that I want to discuss with you. Can you let me know when you've got some time where we can just sit quietly and have a conversation? Great. As opposed to, oh my gosh, I need to talk to you about this. There's cooking going on, the phone's ringing, the kids are screaming. That's not a good time to talk. So let's go over that again. Effective communication. Be clear about what's going on for you as a person. What are you feeling? What are you wanting? What do you want to achieve? Because the clearer you are about you, the clearer the delivery your message will be and the clearer your partner is. But if you're wishy-washy about what you actually want, about what's going on for you, then you're going to deliver a wishy-washy message. And if you're not clear of what the effects are on you, then your partner probably won't change, because they don't think, oh, that's just that person whinging again. So be clear. Keep the information about yourself. Don't make it about the partner. Do not do you messages. Remember, one finger pointing that way, 3 pointing back. Do not do you messages. Talk about yourself and how their behavior affects you. Number 3, choose your timing. Ask your partner, listen, love, I'd love to have a chat to you about something that's just been on my mind. When's a good time? Make sure the kids are in bed, not too much alcohol has been drunk, and you're both open to communicating. And that's when you can say, I feel a little frustrated when this happens. This is the effects that it has on me. Do you realise that? No, I didn't realise that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Then do some problem solving. No one has to be right. You can't have your way 100%. Within a relationship, there's a dance that happens. And you know the music changes all the time, and you've got to learn to dance a different dance. So what I'm saying is all relationships need to be fluid. You need to be flowing. You can't be rigid, because you change, they change, everyone changes, and you've got to move with it. So it's about a negotiation. It's about, okay, this will be okay for me. Is that okay for you? You won't 100%, you won't be happy all the time, but if you can be 80%, that's great, isn't it? So, hope you found this video useful. In the next video, we will be talking about how to listening to understand. So, thank you for taking this with me and joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.